and I really want your questions. That's what's more important to me. So some definitions. Our religion is called Islam. It comes from the root word silm, which is peace in Arabic. And a Muslim is a follower of Islam and one who peacefully submits his will to God Almighty. Some other words that get thrown around are like jihad and sharia. Jihad is the literal translation is strive, and a Muslim should strive for two things. His lesser strive is to help the oppressed. His greater strive is to make himself better every day in the way that God would want you to act and treat other folks. Sharia in Islam literally means the way. And in Islam, Sharia, I have to pray 5 times a day. I have to fast the month of Ramadan. I have to take care of my parents and my children. I have to want for others what I would want for myself. That's Sharia in Islam. There are some facts. There's about 1.5 billion Muslims in the world, which is about 25% of the world's population. There's about 1.9 billion Christians in the world, 1.3 billion Hindus and Buddhists in the world, and about 14 million Jews in the world. Only 20% of Muslims come from Arabic-speaking countries, and there's about 10 million Muslims in the United States. Muslims are not new to the United States. We first came here on the La Nina, La Pinta, and the Santa Maria, Christopher Columbus's ships, because at the time Muslims were great astronomers. Well, maybe they weren't such great astronomers. They got Christopher Columbus lost, but they helped navigate the ships. Early, we came here with other immigrant populations, primarily the Spanish and the Africans. It is believed that about 20% of the enslaved Africans brought here were Muslim. There are Muslims in just about every country in the world, so generalizations don't suit Muslims, as generalizations don't suit any group of people. Culture depends on the country that you're from, and we as Muslims, and evident here in our mosque, because we have people from, 20, 30, 40 different countries that come worship here, and we bring our culture into the religion, but you're culturally from the country you're from, and you follow their cultures, but that doesn't mean that's religion. Some core beliefs in Islam: that there's only one God. There's in different languages. He's the same God. We're all here to serve Him. What does that mean? To serve God Almighty, that we should be